Why does my head go on crying? Why do the eyes of mine cry? Don't they know it's the end of the world? You don't love me anymore.
Hey, boy. Get up. Easy, easy. I know, boy. Nearly done. Boy. Yep.
Hang on 1 second and hello.
Hello.
Whoa.
Hello.
Turkey, I've been doing it again.
So,
Doing what?
I was watching Magic the Gathering
God damn it,
gag
Nova.
reels.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Well, that's good at least. But no more today, okay?
easy.
We'll see.
Go, go.
The Rhino one's really funny though.
Whoa.
Hey. Look at my pretty horse. My pretty new horse that I got the other night.
Where'd you find that? Did you tame it yourself or did you buy it?
Yeah, it's a wild horse. It's a rare wild horse.
Ooh.
Nice.
If you want to know where to get it, way up, you know the snowy part of the map?
Yeah.
It's up there, and it's to the left of Lake Isabella. Like, right on the edge of the map.
God, I looked so
Ah.
weird back in 2010.
If you head up that way and just follow the edge of Lake Isabella upward, eventually you'll just run into the horse about halfway up, I think.
Alright. I
Pretty
just
much
got
to
a...
the side of where that big island is in the middle of it.
Cool. I just got a perfect grizzly bear pelt.
I have to say though, fucking after riding around on a half-bred Hungarian, which is a really fucking tall horse, I feel like I'm riding a pony.
What?
Like, this horse is so tiny compared to my other horse.
Like, I've been riding Chuck, this freaking thoroughbred racehorse, for a long ass time now.
Oh, you want this horse. This horse has amazing stats. Actually, can I look at your stats?
Yeah,
Your stats.
I'll stop at camp and then I'll head my way over there and see if I can't nab it. I mean, I'm gonna feel terrible for a while though, just because I've had Chuck this entire fucking game.
I don't want to share this to Facebook.
So Nova, did I hear you say something about Magic the Gathering?
Yes, I was watching gag reels.
Those are great, aren't
Gag
they?
reels of
He was blonde with sort of spiky hair. He was like, yeah, he just came off the Pro Tour or whatever, and just was sitting there, and he just started doing really stupid shit like, oh wow, he's never lost a game of Magic ever. So
something like that. Yeah.
yeah,
I just watched the one against Joshua something or other, some really nerdy looking dude with dark hair and glasses, and the gag
Yeah,
reel
that's who I think I was talking about.
hilarious because he can't. No, he's not either one of those. But he day 9 like couldn't fucking get over the sentence of saying that Joshua equipped his rhino. He like equipped his rhino with like a glove or something. I don't know. But every time he tried to say equipped his rhino, he'd just die laughing because the sentence cracked him up that much.
there are some weird phrases you have to say whenever you play that card game. Like, just the sequence of events is odd.
It's pretty great to watch though.
Yeah.
At least on Spellslingers. I haven't really watched any other channels' videos of it. I just loved that one.
Another good one is from Loading Ready Run. They do this like mini series called Friday Nights, and some of theirs are pretty funny. Some are just like but some of them they can
Oh?
just do really funny
Dude,
things.
why are you in chains again? I've shot your chains 2 times now. Oh, you're not the same dude. You're a different dude, I guess.
Well, the good news is there's no last-second update for the beta, like Xbox had a week ago. That was
I'm gonna
sad.
be hopping in it like 20 minutes early, just because with the first Xbox beta they gave him an extra 20 minutes for, I'd assume, making your character, because I want to look good when I go in, but I don't want to spend an hour making my character.
Like I said, the good news is you can change your character at any time.
Yeah, in the main.
Because I know how you guys are with character creation, and that's why I mentioned that. Because I didn't want you all to sit there and spend literally 25% of the beta tonight making a character.
4 hours in.
And
Alright, I
miss
made
out.
my character. Beta closed. Damn it!
Server's going offline in 5 minutes. No. I'm glad Kane was able to see like, oh, it actually is at like 6 o'clock instead of 7. Nice.
Yeah, it's 7 our time.
Yeah.
Or my time. Is it your time too,
Yeah.
Mitch?
Now me and you, yeah, me and
6
you
me.
I think me and you are the only two on Eastern. Because I think
and
Leroy,
Blaze.
Kane, and Blaze. Okay. Yeah, I think us three are on Eastern, and then Nova, Kane, and
Nova
Leroy
Kane.
are.
I went riding out of camp and I don't remember what I had planned. This is the third phone call from a number I do not know. Stop.
I tell you, it's ridiculous.
Alright, I'm going to that island on Lake Isabella.
Well, you don't.
Did you
not
see
the
the?
island itself, just to the left of Lake Isabella. Follow
Gotcha.
the edge of it. But I
Did you
think
see the live
island
action
is
trailer?
roughly the same length upwards.
Is it snowy?
What?
Do I need to bring my warm clothes?
Yes, that's up
Okay.
in the snow area. Yes.
Or surely I will perish.
So keep your eyes out because the horse fucking blends in.
Now, come on.
No white horse up in the snow.
I like just the amount of turkeys populating this game. It makes me feel very represented.
Huh. What was I gonna go do? Oh yeah, I need to fucking kill a squirrel.
So I am upset and happy last night.
Why?
Because I got bored and I remade my Pottermore account and I wanted to see if I was still a Ravenclaw. Because I truly value knowledge over anything else, really. And then I took the test and I got Gryffindor. And then I deleted my account again, and then I took the quiz again, and it was a different quiz, and I still got Gryffindor. So I'm like, alright, I guess
You're
I'm a
Gryffindor
Gryffindor now. I guess I'm like Hermione, where I'm smart, but I'm just Gryffindor, I guess. But you wanna know what I'm actually still pissed about it. Do you know what my fucking Patronus is?
What?
A dolphin. A fucking dolphin. Before I took the frickin' Sorting Hat quiz, and I got Gryffindor. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm fine with that. And then I got a frickin' what was? Oh, a Cocker Spaniel. That was my Patronus first. And I was just like, no, my Patronus isn't a fucking dog. And then, like, I took it again as a fucking dolphin. I don't know what the dolphin even symbolizes. I don't think I've even seen a dolphin.
Okay, Turkey.
You? Sure, let's race. All right, let's race.
Hold on, I gotta fill my horse with tranquilizer. Or not tranquilizer, stimulant, so I can win this race.
Who you racing?
Some random dude. I was trying to go to the place and he's like, I'll race you. I'm like, alright, I have a racehorse. Let's see how well you do. And now it's hopped up on frickin' cocaine.
You mean it's not hopped up on Novocaine?
No. Oh fuck, I just ran something over doing this race. I don't know what I hit, but it's dead. Boy howdy is it dead. That's a bear. You scream, watch out for the squirrels, but then I hear a bear screaming. Leroy says, sup bitches, I love cocaine. Psych, cocaine is overrated.
Sounds like Leroy. I think I made him mad last night.
How'd you
We
make
were playing Overwatch and it didn't go well.
Look at that. A one.
I did dumb things on the very first game and then we had a losing streak.
Gotcha.
What happened to
Yeah.
you?
As I do, you know.
All that stamina training for nothing.
Who plays?
Get wrecked, nerd. I beat you.
Bye now.
Just wait till you get your white horse
Maybe another time.
She's so fast. She is tiny, but she is fast.
But my fragile masculinity, Nova.
Wow. Ooh.
That where the squirrels are. That bunch of trees. Fucking hate hunting the small animals like this because I can't fucking see them until I've already scared them off.
See, Nova, in order to hunt in a video game, you have to hunt in real life. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, right.
I just hit like the sticks, and then it shows like a small trail near them, and then they'll start glowing. I'm like, okay, and then pop them with the varmint rifle.
Get that there varmint rifle. So, have you watched any of Juicehead's videos lately, Turkey?
Yes.
Like his most recent, like, my final impressions of the beta?
I was watching it.
Whatever.
I was going to watch it, but then every single fucking time I tried to watch it, it was like, error has occurred, and then I clicked on it again, and it's like, this video requires payment, so I'm like, alright, fuck off, and then I went to go do something else.
That sounds like an error.
YouTube has
like
been
just a goof,
going batshit for a while now, and it's stupid.
Basically, one of his big takeaways, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna still sink like 500 hours into this game or something stupid.
Oh
but
yeah,
I don't think it's
like
gonna
6
last
months
very
down
long.
The line. Oh, I did watch the
yeah,
video
and
then.
I'm just sitting there thinking like, dude, this is like people. One thing I've noticed is everyone's like, yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of quests or that the quests aren't very interesting. And I'm just sitting there like, guys, these are dedicated servers that they have access to edit and change. They can add new quests as we go on. So if you're unhappy with the amount of content, they can just add more.
I don't understand. Okay, those were turkeys. God, fuck, I thought they were geese. People need to understand that it's a goddamn beta.
Not even the beta part of it. The fact that it's a live game and just it's gonna be able to be changed. They're thinking of it in static terms like Skyrim. When Skyrim came out, it was just Skyrim. They didn't really. They added new quests via DLC because that was the only way they could really change, a decent portion of the base code of the program. They can only update so much without fucking with the underlying structure. But with this game, they can just fix it, and then you log in. All we have downloaded is a client, and it's great. What the fuck did he just say about Indiana? What? Soldier, why are you saying stuff about Indiana?
Easy now.
Oh, you're still trucking. Good on ya. God damn it, it would get poor. Did Mitch say I was mad at him? Nah. Yeah, he said you were mad at him, but and it's a survival game, quests are unimportant. Like, I'm excited for the quests, because fucking Juicehead said he was doing the fucking Brotherhood of Steel, like, mission for 4 hours when he did it, and he couldn't finish it, so some quests have length to them. But then, yeah, it's a survival game.
The most important thing, I think, is for one of us to get a Tinkerer's Workbench unlocked ASAP, because that's how you craft ammo.
That would be you, my friend.
There's this
You're
fucking
our
Riptire.
resident blacksmith.
I knew. It's just you gotta find the plans for it somewhere out in the wild.
The fact that the one thing that I kind of agree with but don't agree with is also I just see a hawk flying in the air with a rabbit in its claws, but anyway.
Yeah,
That's
I
natural.
saw that with a snake the other night.
I shot an eagle at a lake and it picked up a snake, and I shot the snake first and then it dropped, and then I shot the eagle and stunned them both. But what was I saying? You have to unlock the recipes for certain, like, building things, like a doormat.
Building components. Yeah, that was kind of dumb, because I watched a building gameplay video where the guy was like, come on, it's the post-apocalypse. I can draw some t-shirt on the floor and it's a floor mat.
Yeah,
if
I
say
watched
so.
the same video. I watched the same
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
And he couldn't, like, clip the post to... And like he got upset
Now-
because you can't just place walls down. You have to have a foundation. But
Yeah,
I
but
agree with
we're
that.
used to that.
It's
Yeah.
that's arc. That's arc right there.
Yeah.
Just like
The fencing, I think, is going to be probably the weirdest thing to deal with out of all of that.
yeah.
No, you dick. When the AI fucking
If we can get you on your feet.
Roadhog hooks you out of your ult.
Hands up now!
Hey, you best damn well listen.
Good thing I had Kane on my side.
Hmm.
I stopped on the side of the road and this woman was just laying there hurt, and I'm like, I know what's about to happen. And then she tried mugging me,
I
and then
remember
two
that
other
bitch.
people showed up. I'm like, you best listen. Like, are you sure about that? Now they're all dead.
Keep finding chipmunks instead of squirrels. This is upsetting.
What? I love chipmunks. They were my lodge
Yeah, except
totem.
for I don't need their skin.
They're so cute. Just domesticate them and enslave them and have a chipmunk army, and then they will hunt the squirrels for you.
I remember the first time I saw a chipmunk. It was a really nice memory.
So, our lodge was the oldest lodge in West Virginia before we merged. It had been around since 1952.
Mhm.
And we, at this point, were the last OA lodge in the country with a chipmunk as its totem. All the other ones had merged or folded by the point we were merging. And so, when I went through my brotherhood, which is like the second level of membership, a chipmunk had ran through the ring during the ceremony. And one of the older, like really old guys who had been a member of the lodge since he was a kid and he had a big interest in going to all the ceremonies and whatnot, because that's what you did when you were in the OA lodge. And he said in all the 50 plus years that he'd been a member of the OA, no year had a chipmunk ever gone through during the ceremony like that. Then I went on to become the lodge chief, and it was great.
That's nice.
So, but yeah, I thought that was neat.
Wait. Which town am I in? Is this Valentine? Okay, I need to go to the store.
I was gonna say, if you're not in Flavortown, I'm gonna be really sad.
I put a grain of salt on my steak last night. Fucking Flavor Town!
Yeah, baby. Do we not have a healer? Oh, that's fine. Because our Bridget's up in the front line.
As they kinda should be?
Well, no, we're playing the Junkensteins.
I was about to say, the way that Brigida heals is throwing the shit. So I'd say she's like mid to in the fight.
Yeah, just not the most useful of things when you're on Junkensteins.
Yeah.
I want to pass by Doc Calloway while you're in town.
She's the only healer with distance. We have a soldier, but he's been dicking around up on the rampart. Wait, what? Why did the two of them leave already before the like victory screen? I don't understand.
I almost thought you were about to say the victory screech.
Yes, we must do the victory screech. Eedle, 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 eedle.
Time to go, boy.
But hey, Turkey, you know what?
What?
It's almost heaven.
West Virginia.
I'm going to save the singing for later, so that Nova will not get mad ahead of time.
I was in a Discord call where all we did was sing like all night because we like hearing each other sing, and I sang Country Roads, and I put a lot of soul into it.
Good. I would not expect anything less. So my buddy Grant, man, ever since he graduated, he turned into a freaking lightweight.
Wait,
He
don't
used to be
drink
able to
anymore?
keep up. Yeah, he used to be able to keep up with me pretty well, but just the other night I drank him under the table, man. Hey, Kane.
It's that Irish blood coming out of you, boy.
Maybe.
Irish.
Deportation. I'm kidding. How you doing? How you doing, Ken? I don't understand your accent.
Well. Flashback.
Yeah, fuck you,
I love
squirrel. I finally
how
found
everyone
No, we
got their
yours.
minds blown whenever like Bikini Bottom is just a bunch of mufflers that fell to the bottom of the sea.
Oh, how old were you when you found out that Bikini Bottom was a bunch of... And then, like, the
Blaze
dude
was
like, today
years old.
Yep.
Yeah. Good old Blaze.
Thank fucking Christ.
No more
I'd be really
squirrels.
upset if I didn't get a perfect carcass out of that.
I'm looking for a coon. Same thing. Perfect coon.
Oh, I can tell you where to find raccoons.
But what about that perfect coon, Turkey?
I'm in the area where they're supposed to be at.
The only
Just-
place on my map that I see where there's raccoons is, northwest of Valentine. Like,
Yeah,
right
I'm at the
next to Valentine.
right south of the Elysian pool. That's where I.
Did you just call the southeast the right south?
No,
No, he said southeast.
South
Oh,
of
well,
the
Elysian.
pool.
Oh, I thought you said the right south of...
No.
Don't you know, Turkey? The south is right.
It is.
Come on. Come
Yeah,
on.
the south is right.
I lived in it for 13
The
years.
south will rise again.
It will rise again, my brothers.
Nova's like, damn it, I'm already regretting this.
Trying to hunt some fucking squirrels.
I'm camping in the snow because it is narc. It is dark in the
Narc?
night. I was thinking of the night is dark and full of terrors, so it like it blended. The narc is dark.
Turkey, we just know that you're a narc, that's all. Leroy's
Fuck up,
confirmed.
Mitch.
I was there that day even though I wasn't there for that moment.
I will fuck you with the broadside of a rake.
Alright, got a couple of perfect squirrel carcasses. Let's move on to the next animal.
Nice.
While I understand the reference, the logistics still confuse me to this day.
Time to cook a herptile meat. I didn't even know that was a
So,
fucking
does
word.
anybody know where the best place to find beavers are?
Not at all.
Oof.
I haven't even seen
No.
beavers. There's a legendary
I've seen
beaver.
one.
Fucking. It's on the map. It says that the legendary beaver is at like near the Elysian pool, which is west of the map, south of Ansburg. But I haven't seen a beaver yet, so don't take my word for that.
Oh, maybe that was the beaver I saw. I saw a beaver, but
Oh gosh, you guys aren't a lot
oh
of help.
shit.
Well, it's like I want to hunt shit, just shit don't pop up for me.
Nova, I
I've
can tell
been-
you the beavers will be near water.
Through this entire goddamn playthrough, I have needed a single goose feather, and I cannot for the fucking life of me find a single goose. I hear them all the fucking time.
Oh, go.
Oh, you need a goose?
Go to where the Dakota River meets like the fucking. I don't even know the name of this lake because it's straight out. East of Strawberry. There's a little island at the end of the Dakota River, and I usually find them on the southernmost tip of that. That's
North
where I
of
find
Bard's Crossing?
Yeah, like right there.
Right there? Alright.
There's a lot of ducks, and there's usually geese on the very, very end of that little island.
I'll look there in a sec, because I'm in the snowy area looking for that super horse.
Yet?
Nah, I just got here.
Ah.
I camped for the night because it was cold.
So, is Red Dead worth the
up the river trying to find beavers?
Is the Red Dead worth the 10-year gap that Rockstar Games
Oh god,
went
Yes.
it's amazing.
Yes, it's
The amount
amazing.
of detail that has gone into this game is obscene.
Every tree looks fucking different. Just...
I love how you can drive a train while drunk. That sounds fun. To be fair, the train can only go where the tracks are.
A huge amount of direction. It just sort of puts blips on the map, like here's where you can start specific quests.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, you're just free to go do whatever the hell you want, and it's just like the wildlife itself is just this huge amount of detail. It's weird.
They have fucking Florida wildlife in this fucking game, and that threw me off. I saw, like, I went down to the swamp, and I saw this purple bird, not purple, pink, and I was like, is that a fucking spoonbill? And then, like, I look in the binoculars, and it's like, spoonbill. And I'm like, okay. Those are only in Florida and Louisiana, I'm pretty sure.
I will eventually, hopefully, get that game. I just, with it, my family always struggles to get me Christmas gifts, so like games that come out in around this time of year, I just tell them get them for me for Christmas.
All right, Chuck, let's have some fun.
Except Fallout. I was
I'm
like, Fallout is the one. I'm taking Fallout as soon as it comes out. Sorry.
I just
but
shot...
like Red Dead, I can wait on Red Dead.
I just shot an elk in the middle of a frozen lake. Let's hope I don't go through the water with my horse.
Oh no, you won't. It's weird because I think your horse wouldn't be able to go out on that, considering hooves on ice doesn't typically work out so well. But your horse has better balance on ice than you do.
I mean, I'm surprised these deer are freaking on the ice too, because I've seen deer try to walk across ice. They can't.
Yeah,
nope,
exactly.
it doesn't work.
Those don't work super well on ice.
Because deers are fucking weird.
You want to race, bitch?
I think that horses would do better, but like, the way that deer run is they walk on their tiptoes. The way they get traction is they drill like their parted hooves into the dirt. They can't do that on ice, so that's why they just slip all over the fucking place.
Yep. Kane, I was very happy to see your post earlier whenever you were pissed about Apu.
Fucking SJWs, man. Fucking ruining everything in this world, man.
I mean,
legitimately upset me, man. No, there's no excuse. Like, there's
not. No, I'm saying
for it.
Like people, it was going back to that argument the other day. You know, some people just need to realize that we just have, as a society, become way too sensitive.
For real. And it's upsetting.
Definitely wasn't
Taking
paying
away
attention to the
Apu.
direction I was supposed to be going, and she just got a lot of distance because I didn't turn where I was supposed to.
I can't see shit in the snow.
What do you mean, how am I doing that? I have the best horse ever. Fuck you.
So, where it hasn't come out on PC, there were a bunch of butthurt PC players who put a picture up of 3 games on Steam. One was just a game called Red, another one was just called Dead, and then the third game was just called Redemption. And they're like, look, it's out on PC, guys.
They're gonna bitch for a year until they finally get what they want.
Well, I firmly believe if you're gonna make a game, you should make it on all 3. But you know,
fuck kind of horse
I
is
don't-
Chased by
that?
the law.
Hello,
Like, I don't
lady?
like exclusive games. I think they should all just be on all platforms. Gamers should
Agree.
just unite so we can be happy. But no,
Nope.
we've got to divide
Nope.
ourselves and make
Yeah,
ourselves sad.
We need
Is that a
to be
thoroughbred?
divided.
Because I
I don't know what kind
mean,
of horse this is, and it won't tell me.
Then we get rid of competition. We get the drive to want to excel and do better and outclass other
Get
places.
the thoroughbred.
because I know a lot of people that have bought PlayStations when they had an Xbox just because of all the fucking exclusives PlayStation gets
Yep.
and how
I got it
good
because
they
all
are.
my
Microsoft
friends
are a
were
bunch of
getting it, yeah.
cunts.
Why did I get a PlayStation 4? Oh, because when they were marketing both of them, I just learned that Xbox One was poo-poo. Just PlayStation, like, pulled, like, a fast one. Not a fast one, just a really, like, yeah, I'm buying. Where it was, like, when they first announced the Xbox One, you couldn't share your games. You had to buy them. You
You
weren't
couldn't do a
allowed.
lot of shit.
Yeah, and then,
You
like,
basically
PlayStation
had to
was...
be on. You were required to be like online in their first thing. You were required to have an online connection at all times, basically.
Yep.
Too.
That's what
And
completely
it was
was just like, no, I'm not
Everything
doing
they
it.
could have done wrong, they did wrong, and PlayStation just looked at it and they're like, "Yeah, see what those guys over there are doing? We're not doing anything."
Not us.
Yeah, that's the
Now-
thing that sold
now-
me is like, and this is how we share games. And he just handed him the fucking like game and like smiled at the camera, and I'm just like, yeah, you sold me. It's like,
Now, I will admit, personally, I do kind of enjoy the Xbox One UI.
Nah.
I think you don't like
Honestly,
the menus?
It's just, to be honest, PlayStation has a simplicity about it, and Xbox was so confusing to.
all right, Nova,
like,
how do I
Xbox
catch
One
the
was so
horse? Do I
confusing to get through,
lasso
like,
it?
It's like setting
no,
menus
the
and
easiest
it's like
way to
audio
tame
menus.
a horse is get off of your
I don't know.
horse
I guess
and
it's...
start walking towards
Hold
the
on.
other one.
Oh,
I
wait.
would hold L2 so you could focus on it. The second you get the option to call out to it, and then it's just a game of slowly creeping up on it and hitting the square button to calm it whenever the bar starts to deplete. It'll go pretty
just-
fast too, so be ready to mash that square button.
This your first time taming a horse, Turkey?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Get back
You'll
here, you
slowly
piece
get
of shit.
closer.
It
Oh,
booked
did you
it.
spook it?
I hit
spooked
calm. It
it.
just the meter went down.
You gotta
You
stand
gotta be
still.
fast. You gotta move really slow, and you gotta be fast on that square button.
Yeah.
Do I have to mash it?
No, you don't have to mash
No.
it. Just tap it as soon as the bar starts to go down.
Yeah.
Your controller should vibrate almost in like a heartbeat, and the faster it gets, the sooner it means that bar's gonna start depleting.
Okay.
But Kane, what I was
Not
saying,
to
I
mention
think
this is a difficult horse to tame.
for me personally, coming from the Xbox 360 to the Xbox One, it wasn't that radical a change. But coming from someone who really had only
got
messed
it.
with PC before, I could see how, or not PC, PS4 before, how the Xbox menus could be
Oh wait,
confusing.
it bucked me off because it just gave me
Well,
the tutorial,
comparing
and I
it to the
forgot about the old
360,
games.
And the one,
Yeah.
I mean, 360
When
I
you
thought was a
hop
little
on the horse,
easier.
just hold your stick in the
It-
opposite
it
direction
was,
that the horse
but
is
I guess it
moving.
was
Hold
just-
down if it's going forward, left if it's going right,
Gotcha.
so on. So
The thought of like where would I find this particular setting I'm looking for, and being able to translate that into Xbox One made it, I guess, a little more sense. God damn.
Did
Wow.
the
Comparing
horse
it to like
disappear?
PlayStation and Xbox, and it just PlayStation
Yeah.
has a very simplistic
Oh no, I hear it.
categorization of,
tr-
of, you
like,
know,
the
to go
tracks
to the options
disappeared.
to go, or settings to get to your other options.
I just find it sad that you can't, like, there was a little bit of customization you could do in your Xbox One menus, like pinning certain apps that you liked that you kind of can't do in PlayStation, and I kind of wish I had that. But,
I mean,
you know, something that minor, I can't, like, say that, oh, Xbox One's better or anything like that, because that's just a pure preference thing.
that's an ambiguous perspective.
Jesus fucking what the hell?
Also, when I said
Holy
Xbox earlier,
fucking
my
ambush.
Xbox turned on Lamau.
We're friends.
Move,
There, I broke it.
deer, I'm trying to look for a raccoon.
Nice.
You ain't got no stones, so you're a girl.
It's all right, girl.
And yeah, this is smaller. Oh, it's because it's an Arabian horse.
Mm-hmm.
Won't take a minute,
You're
boy.
such a good horse. Fucking shit exploded and you're getting shot at, and you're a good horse.
Found a raccoon, but it's mangy. God damn it.
Holy hell. That's terrifying. Fuck was that? Assholes.
Yep.
The fuck is Hanzo? Oh, he's up there. Okay.
Alright, now time to go all the way down to Valentine to put Chuck in the stables.
So you excited for Extinction, Kane?
Meh.
Like as far as
I'm
content?
excited and not.
I mean, I paid for it, so I'm gonna play it.
I feel the same way. It's just because Fallout 76 and Red Dead are out, and then Ark's just trying to. I feel like Ark's just playing catch up.
Good. Maybe with some actual competition on the board, they'll start pushing their updates out quicker.
It's just like when they said October 30th, I looked at the deadline. I'm just like, it's not coming out October 30th. It's an open party, my dude. Kick his fucking ass.
It's so weird to get used to us having open parties now, because the longest time we only ever did private.
Mange, babe, it had to die. It had to die.
It had the mange.
It had
Seriously,
mange, babe.
Love the amount of detail that went into this game.
Yeah, the
All
detail's
the
pretty
horses
good.
are right
I
too.
just
only
wish that the story was
thing-
better.
Like, I'm enjoying the story so far. Like, I think it's really
It's
good.
just meh. It's a meh kind of story. I thought it'd be something different. And it just I don't feel involved in the story at all.
They don't
See-
make you do anything about it. They
Yeah.
don't even really point out what is a main. I mean, yes, the main ones have like yellow on them, but it doesn't feel like
Yeah.
it. It feels like you just go and start another mission.
Yeah, but I mean, other than that, though, I think it's great for a Western game, like gameplay detail.
See, the
think
thing
it's-
that, like, makes me feel really, I guess, involved in the main mission is I played the other two games. I played Red Dead Revolver and I played Red Dead Redemption, shit like that. So it's like, what led up to these
By the way-
events? Yes.
Having played Red Dead Redemption, is Bonnie somewhere in this game?
Don't think so.
Bonnie's the girl that you
So
meet
I-
in.
Yeah, Bonnie is the blonde
Yeah.
chick that sort of helps you out in
Like right at the
Yeah.
beginning,
Redemption.
the cattle rancher.
But I ran into the dude that I thought was dead the other day. He gave me a letter for that Bonnie.
Oh.
Oh, that's
And I
cool.
was like, is this just a random little thing
Easter
to
egg.
find? And be like, hey,
Yeah.
here's a thing for the first game. Or can you actually find her here?
Because if I remember the layout of
I
the
wouldn't be
old
surprised.
game, like, Bonnie's west of Blackwater, yeah?
Yeah, maybe I'll find her down there once you get that area.
Because fucking... What was the name of the snake oil salesman who was like, America, where a lying, cheating degenerate can prosper? Like that dude. I think he was in Saint Denis. Where are you at in the campaign, Nova? Did you go to Saint Denis?
What?
Are you saying sand in knee or sanded? Like
San?
Van Denny?
Yeah, Saint Denis. Like Saint Denis.
Okay.
Like
I didn't know if that was like a weird oblique
reference
reference to
the story.
Wounded Knee.
I think
Like-
I'm quite a bit behind you guys
Okay.
in regards to the story. Like I
You
got
just
to the
get
point where
introduced
I got
to a-
Wanted, Dead or Alive in Valentine, and now Dutch and all them are acting like deputies in
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
that's wrong. Bad.
Rhodes.
like you get introduced to a bunch of people. It's like this is this person, and that's that person, and you never meet that person. But I think his name was like Henry Treveau, and I haven't looked it up, his name, but he looked exactly like the snake oil salesman, and I think it was just like a little nod. Also, my favorite line from Red Dead Redemption's in this game, and it made me really, really fucking happy to hear it.
Favorite line.
They even used it in the old Red Dead Redemption trailer. It's like it's like it's either you or me, and the way I see it, might as well be you. And that's in this game, and it shows why John Marston said it in the fucking old game too. And it was just a real like, it's just ooh, I like that line.
The final battle.
I think my horse is dead.
Did
It's
you
not
send
dead, but it's
Leroy a
brain
bargain
dead.
invite?
Yeah, I sent someone. Nova, I think
I
I made
also
my horse
sent
brain
one.
dead.
Why?
Because
What'd
I
you
tried
do?
passing this dude on a horse, because he was in the way, and then I crashed head on into a tree.
Nah, your horse should be fine. The amount of times I've seen fucking Ben run face first into a tree, his horse just kept getting back up.
The horses are fucking hardy in this game. Skyrim needs to take notes.
But they don't climb mountains like Skyrim horses
They do not.
No.
I tried that. I was like, alright, boy, Skyrim! And just we both went tumbling down the hill.
Horse is like, bitch, this is impossible. Seriously though, having been like in love with horses when I was younger, I am amazed at how well they did on the horse behavior in this game.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, if you're going to make a cowboy game, you better make damn sure your horse mechanics are on point.
They even have those
Well,
gross veins that they do in the neck.
Redemption was really good, and it was
It was good for
pretty
the
good
time.
on the horses. This is like fucking. These are horses. These are straight up horses. Even the breed attributes are there. Fucking sidestepping and shimmying away from shit when they're scared of a predator. Good stuff.
They did a really
Horse
good
Watching a
tes-
hawk
horse
swoop
testicles
down and
shrink in
snatch
the
a
cold.
snake off of the ground.
Because, like, when
Did
I didn't see the alligator when I went into the swamp, but I heard the hiss. And I'm like, that's an alligator. And then Lyra was like, does an alligator sound like that? I've never heard one before. And I'm like, yeah, that's what they sound like. So they just, so much fucking detail. They even had it, so I was looking at an alligator and it was doing, like, the mating bellow.
You know what fucking animal I do not like the sound of?
What?
Possum. Those things
Yep.
fucking shriek and go hissing away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean the opossum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Cade?
Yes.
You correct me on that again. I feel you.
No, I'm still just in disbelief.
That was him
about
throwing
it.
shade at Turkey, not at you.
Well, it wasn't really shade. I'm literally just in disbelief about it because, you know, my 27 years on this earth, I've never once spelt it with an O. So,
Yeah,
and
it's
I've never been
silent O.
corrected either. That's the amazing part. It's like no one's like it's spelled with the no in front of it. It's just like nope, yep, it's spelled with the P. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
huh. Now I'm gonna call it an opossum.
Who is it? Is it Javier or Charles who gave fucking
That's
English
funny.
shit about spelling stuff, but then pronouncing
Oh,
it
yeah, it's
differently?
Javier. He's like, why do we say things differently than it's spelled?
I know. Like I love Javier Escuela. Again. Also, I didn't know what his last name meant until fucking I met a friend and he took Spanish and he's like, his last name is Hat.
Yeah.
Javier Hat.
Yeah, Javier Hat. That's his name. How you doing, Leroy?
I saw it, dude.
I got a super horse thanks to Nova. Oh, I didn't fucking rename you.
What the that was rude. Just wanted to say good morning. Calls me an asswipe.
What you gonna name your horse, Turkey?
Probably Winter.
We're all full up at this moment.
Something generic and simple.
Winter?
Yes, because it's Snow White.
You don't look so good. You worry about your horses, not me.
I named mine Duchess.
None of my business.
Sort of goes along with the count.
Yeah. I see what Nova's doing.
Now that's a proper name for a horse.
Oh man.
Real fine saddles here. It's better to equip yourself and not need it than the other way around.
Hey Mitch, I wasn't mad at you last night.
I figured you weren't. I just figured it was stressful going on that losing streak.
Ah, what the
I mean, it wasn't your fault that we were on that losing streak either. Anime is bad.
Oh, anime.
God, you had
You
anime.
think
I
anime.
remembered that after the fact. Like, I don't know. I knew there was a reason he wasn't on my friend list. I just couldn't remember what it was.
And Silver's not as good as it used to be, but I mean, none of us really are except for Blaze.
That's fair.
And I ain't as good as I once was, and I'm as good in ones as I ever was.
Indeed.
I think these are
I don't know,
domesticated
just
goats.
like going back to that Moira thing at the very beginning. I do like the reason I thought for sure that Doomfist was gonna come get me, and that's why I was just going in that straight line because like, all right, he's gonna put the target on me, and then I'm gonna blink away and get away from both of these things, and I was just,
I mean, you
it
can
never happened.
dodge Doomfist punches
I know,
pretty easily by jumping
I was dumb.
and not fading.
I was
Yeah, at
just
least
dumb.
you're the one saying it.
Yeah. No, it was dumb. I was really hoping that wasn't in the shot, and it was, and I was.
It was very clearly in the shot, dude. It was.
Yeah, it was. It was the shot, and it wasn't
in.
in the shot. It was the shot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fucking, there's a
God.
play of the game where Mitch is just running left, not like
I'm retarded.
staggering or anything.
It was like
and
in an
Moira
arc.
Just looked
Yeah.
at
Like,
him the
just
entire time.
Let it, and I just ate it. It was just
He
not
got
good.
killed by a Moira ult when he was full health, and he didn't make no attempt to dodge, and I just couldn't believe it, dude.
Yeah. Like I said, there was a thought there, and I played myself instead of playing the Doomfist.
What you need?
It was sad. Set a great
Happens
mood for the
live.
night. It does.
The fuck was that noise? What was that?
Oh yeah, I gotta go down the fucking south. Find a fucking goose.
Don't steal one of its babies. That doesn't end well.
I'm fully prepared for the day where inevitably a goose tries to attack me.
It's a terrifying experience. It's a lot scarier than you would expect. You're like, oh, it's a goose. What do you think? And then it starts hissing, and you're like, oh, birds shouldn't hiss. Uh-oh. The fuck?
Well, I've seen the videos.
Yeah.
Starts hissing, and then he gets close, and you
Then
see
the head
teeth.
bob. The head bob also. Yeah, and then you see the teeth. It's like, all right, this thing's bobbing its head at me, hissing and showing me its teeth, and it's a fucking bird.
I've
I need to
rung
leave.
geese before, so the method what I'm gonna go about it is if it ever happens to me is if it comes at me and it's not smart and it keeps its head out, I'm just gonna grab it by the neck and then just start swinging it around my head until the neck breaks, and then that's a meal right there.
The other thing though about it that you don't expect, like they activate bitch overdrive mode whenever you fuck with one of their kids. It's I may have had to run in a lake to get away. Also, when the dad showed up with like the bomber squad, I was like, oh fuck this. Donovan dropped the goose.
What's the fucking what's that bird in Australia where a magpie? Where
That
they like
steal shit all the time?
No, they just dive bomb people all the time.
I think it's a magpie, yeah.
They just like there's so many videos of fucking bicyclists just like with a GoPro and then just like,
getting
all right,
plonked
here
in the
I
head.
go, and then the bird will just start flying down and bopping them on the head.
Like it goes in slow-mo and you start hearing Ride of the Valkyries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I found the legendary beaver.
Oh no, the
Maggie,
legendary
I gotta
beaver.
Go back up north and go after that legendary bison.
I found it. Well, okay, Kane, you found the legendary beaver, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Did you have to bait it?
I don't know yet. I haven't.
Oh, you found the
it's just
area,
here.
okay.
No, like it's just here.
You're looking at
Yeah,
it
just-
physically.
I'm looking with my binoculars.
Okay, because I looked around for the moose for like 15 minutes, and I like straight up have the belief now where it's like, alright, I have to get the bait to get it. But according to your information right now, I do not have to do that.
I've not had to
Yeah,
bait
I'm
a
not too
single
sure. I've
animal
never-
hunted.
This is the first legendary animal I've got.
Because the only legendary animal I
Just the bear.
fought was the grizzly, yeah, because that's part of the
Yeah.
mission. So I want to do the hunts, but I can't find the fucking ingredients in which to make the bait.
Don't worry about bait. I've gotten the grizzly, the buck, the... Oh, what was the other one?
Because I
Got
want to get the
something else now.
moose.
But all you gotta do is find the area and then go into your fucking mode where you look for animals and shit. And you know how like plants look? They have that dusty shit.
Yeah, that's the
stuff
thing.
coming
Is
up
all
from
I
'em.
find are those plants
Look
when I do
for that except for yellow.
Except for yellow?
And then, yeah, it'll be bright yellow, and that's the sign of a legendary animal track. And then you gotta track that, and you gotta do it like, I think you gotta find like 3 of them. And after the 3rd one, you should be able to see the legendary animal.
Alright.
Yeah.
I need to prove that I'm a mainer. I gotta get the moose.
So I experienced something, or saw something so weird yesterday on, while I was watching
I think
Ancient
it
Aliens.
also, those tracks, they show up as little tiny question marks on your radar too. I think.
Okay.
But anyway, what were you saying, Rich?
So apparently there is a certain sect in Buddhism that will, basically their monks, when they're about to die, as part of trying to get closer to nirvana, they will start the process of self-mummification. And it's
Don't they
so weird.
Don't they eat like a
They go-
certain thing? And it like
They
They're on
eat-
serves
they're on
them?
this diet.
Yeah, there's a specific diet they have to follow for 1,000 days, and then after that, they will, for I believe another 1,000 days, start drinking this certain tea that is toxic. And apparently, what happens is after drinking so much of the tea, it just lacquers their organs in this toxin that maggots will die if they eat the flesh. So they just don't eat the flesh because it's so toxic. And then they lock themselves or wall themselves up in this little hole. And this is like a 3,000 day process or something like that. They'll lock themselves up in this little hole where it's just big enough for them to do the lotus position. And then they'll turn around and every day they'll ring the bell. And there'll be a little chute for them to get air and like water through. And eventually one day there just won't be a bell because they died in the night or something. And so they will leave them walled up for another 1,000 days. And if they open it up and the body is mummified, then they achieve nirvana. And if it's decayed and everything, then they perform an exorcism and then just bury them. I'm like, damn. A religion where these bastards like mummify themselves alive. Like, damn.
Some dedication.
Right?
Maine got referenced in this game and it made me really happy. It's up where the legendary moose is. I did a side quest and this woman was like, my husband used to go up to his grandpappy's ranch house in Maine, and I'm like, yeah, it got mentioned. It's like,
So are you a Mainer or a Floridian?
well, I've been living
Yeah.
in Maine. I
Turkey.
said I've never called myself a Floridian.
Yes, you have. I've heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have. I gotta agree with them on this one. Like, not shitting on you,
I've
Turkey.
said
you just have.
I said if I ever get arrested, the headlines will say Florida man because I was from Florida and born
No, I've
there.
heard you specifically say that you are Floridian.
Well, how many
You're filled
years
with
have I lived in
fluoride.
Maine? How old am I? 22. If you want to be very specific, I guess I'm still Floridian because I've lived most of my life in Florida.
I got you, Zen.
I've
Rage
lived
Panda
in Maine
55.
for
I'm just traveling upriver,
10
assuming at some
years?
point I'll find beavers.
You gotta look for the
that a
damn
rat?
knob. Yeah, they're rats.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm keeping an eye out for a dam, but their dams are on rivers. Maybe a lake that the river comes from.
Those
I'll find
damn
one at some
dams.
point. The fuck are you? Hey,
The fuck
what
are
are
you?
you? You're an unknown animal to me, and I must know what you are. The rodent. The muskrat?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
it's a
just saw.
What I wanted to say at first, but it's like, eh.
But it could have been a mink.
Medicine.
Go away, Cowdy. Go away.
That's right,
Shoot.
you do wish your horse looked this nice. You got the best horse. Look at that from like all the passerbys now.
I just shot a man in the head that I saved. Because he was an ungrateful piece of shit.
Well,
I
that's
saved him from being mauled by a wolf. And he's like, help me! And he's Spanish, so he was just screaming it in Spanish. I was like, here's some medicine. And he slaps it out of my hand. And he's like, I'm past medicine. And I just fucking killed him. It's like, slap
Oh,
medicine
yeah.
out of my
past.
I
hand.
saved one of those dudes. Yeah, they die. They
past
die no
medicine.
matter what. So I gave them the whiskey, and they drink it.
Okay.
Makes sort of a sound of relief, like that helped with the pain, and then they fucking die. They
Okay, so I just eased his suffering.
By
Ben
making
found the same guy, and he tried to give him the health cure too, and he did the same thing. He slapped it out of Ben's hand, and then he just croaked.
No,
Ben,
I
you
don't
gonna
want your
help me now?
assistance. Well, it is 5 o'clock, So I think I'm gonna sneak upstairs.
It's time for
and
Margaritaville.
upstairs. Oh shit, you got me. I'm going to go indulge my alcoholism upstairs. How'd you know?
Pour me something strong and tall and strong. Make
Tall-
it a hurricane before I go insane.
Wow.
Wow.
It's only half past 12,
finding
but
ducks.
I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
If Blaze were here, he would say, "You ducks."
Okay
I don't want ducks anymore. Seen enough ducks.
That's what I got pissed at because I was
Although
looking
did
for
find a
that
legendary
goose.
fish location.
Ooh. I thought you were going to say legendary duck location.
Wow.
It's Blaze, the ultimate duck.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna just mute myself and go upstairs and eat.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Ben's
So I
asleep.
just saw
He knows
two
where to
beavers
find the
flying
beavers.
from the sky onto the ground.
You didn't know that beavers could
Flawless.
fly? They can glide.
Like two beavers just literally just came from the sky and like landed on the ground. Like it was strange.
Well, that's
Strange turn of
accurate. They
events.
glide.
No. I'm talking like
They're like echidnas, dude.
no. I'm
They
talking
can
like
glide.
super high. Like they weren't on a cliff or anything. They were like in the sky.
They climb up
Well,
trees
maybe there
and
was
then they
a
launch
high-
themselves
yeah,
into
like-
the air.
No,
Yeah, they
no,
got
no.
great arm muscles, dude.
Kane, I know what I'm
No,
talking about.
no.
I'm an amateur zoologist.
No, you're not.
You're not. Where,
He
where'd you
knows of
study?
the opossum, Kane.
Where'd you study?
YouTube.
The YouTube University.
The University of Opossumville.
Wish my horse looked that nice. You damn right you do. It's black.
You sure take care of your horse. Here we have the North American beaver.
As opposed to the South American beaver, which doesn't exist.
As far as you know.
Here we have the Mexican
Skippy
beaver.
got discovered.
Yeah. You haven't discovered every animal, Turkey.
I see
fucking
I
know-it-all.
see yellow shit.
Oh shit!
Come on, there's gotta be beavers around here. This looks like prime beaver location here.
What is it, a sorority? Hey!
Look, markings. It's a tree rib.
Here we are. Ground cover.
Come here, you filthy ingrate.
Sound like a Oblivion guard.
Oh shit.
Stop! You violated the law! Pay the court a fine or face your sentence! Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Then pay with your blood! Ah. Oh! Whew. That's me dying.
Oh, is that an elk? I need a perfect pelt for one of those too. Come here.
It's the legendary moose! Oh my god!
Oh, you're a shitty elk. Fuck you.
Damn, these swamp people can sure take a bullet. Swamp people.
I got the legendary move! Ah! It's albino. Look at you.
Why are you purring? No one's even touching you.
Because it's happy to be in your presence. Because you're a warm,
Gay.
inviting person, Leroy.
Gay. Come here now.
Moose antler trinket. Take the ingredient to fence to craft this trinket.
I can hear the purring.
Kitty.
Purr.
Oh my god, I know what I'm gonna do. Oh my god, this is gonna be great. I just hogtied a swamp person, and now I'm putting predator bait near him. Just leaving him there.
Leroy, not Leroy, Kane, I feel offended that you are doing this to my king.
You know what? They shot first, okay?
I mean, fair enough. Also,
Chip.
those swamp people are really creepy. I saw the hanging
Yeah,
dude,
they are.
and then I saw the little red blips, but they like communicate by just whispering. They just go like, psst, 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 and it's really fucking unsettling.
Yeah, I saw the hanging body, and I was gonna be like, oh, let me go inspect it. Then I was like, wait a second. And then she got a flashback of Nova talking about Ben's experience, and I was like,
Yeah, yeah. That's
no, you
crap.
don't.
And then I just heard, psst, 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 and it's like, oh god. They all came at me with knives.
I have to say, this is all very pretty, but god damn it, I still haven't found a beaver.
This game has just made me realize how much we've torn this land apart.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's not chicken, it's a turkey.
We're awful, awful people. Hello,
Do you
little
know?
one. You can lay right here,
Sometimes wonder, babe.
if you please.
No, I sometimes wonder about you. Nope.
This game is fucking gorgeous. Their fog engine is terrifying, though.
Okay, girl.
Ah!
Nova found the beaver. It's attacking her.
Found a fucking bear!
The
You
big
were warned,
beaver.
You just came charging out of a bush.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Oh my god, I really hate when that
Oh,
happens.
you're such a good horse, you didn't throw me, thank God. Fucking if I'd have been Ben, this horse would have bucked me off and left me to die. I don't know what kind of horse Ben had, but he had a really jumpy breed of horse, I guess, and anytime like a cougar would come at him, because he was hunting for a cougar pelt, as soon as the cougar was like in view, his horse would stand still being in a spooked state, and then once the cougar started running at him, it'd just buck him off and bolt.
It's nice that from what I don't know if like different breeds are like more braver than others, more braver,
Yes.
more brave than
Yes.
others, but fucking I like that each horse has like its own like personality. It's really unique and cool.
Fucking, there's another bear! What the hell? It's okay.
It's
okay,
bear
Duchess.
country.
That bear's running away. The other one was an asshole and fucking jump scared us. Jeez. Well, that was terrifying.
You're so loud.
I want to become a modder and then mod the game where all the horse noises are replaced by noises that Kane makes.
That I make?
Yeah.
Wow! Whoa! Whoa!
Sees a bear.
Look, that bear came out of nowhere from the bush.
A bush bear.
Gets knocked down. Come the fuck on, man! This is bullshit. It's like... Or it'd just be funny if, like,
you can get to the map. There's a quick way to get to the map if you just hold the options button down.
My God.
Is that a quail?
Is that another bear? Yep, it sure is. Just
It's a
started
fucking
shitting
prairie
from the
chicken.
side.
They got
You've never heard of the free-range prairie chickens? They were wild and wondrous in this land. And then along came a colonel.
And then along came to see her earliest thunderbolt.
Okay, I gotta kill this dude.
You're all right, girl.
What the fuck, bitch?
Hello again.
Piece of
All
shit.
right, take a look. After a little tchotchke, are we? Can do.
Permanently increases player's health experience bonus by 10%. Oh, thank you.
I just hope nobody's missing this too much. Stay safe and quiet now. Come on, girl.
I love when I'm galloping down the street, and which horses do, and then some dude just jumps to the left of me and then exclaims, "You almost just killed me." Get out of the fucking road, then. It's like bicyclists thinking they're cars, and they're not.
Snake!
And that's what the horse will say.
There's another one of those
when
horse lines.
The horse, yeah, when the horse sees a snake, it goes, "Snake!" No, I just think it'd be really funny if, like, when the player's, like, mashing X to go really fast, it's just Kane going gallop, 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 gallop. Yeah, just
No, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up.
I love cheese.
You can make your character... It's cheese from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that sounded really weird out of context, I'm not gonna lie. Just making horse noises and then Kane goes, "I love cheese."
I
like cheese as much as the next guy, but I don't just go randomly exclaiming, "I love cheese."
What cheese does with chocolate milk and cereal.
I like chocolate milk.
I love my granny's green bean casserole.
I don't think I've ever had a casserole.
Neither have I.
Casserole's just like a, I don't know, like it's just like a big clump of like ingredients.
You just put a bunch of stuff in a pan and bake it.
Yeah.
I made you some stuff. What is it? Stuff. Fucking hands you.
It's casserole. Ah, okay.
Fuck.
It's a crumble.
Quality hide makes the hardiest foes around. Don't doubt it.
Back off, boar.
That's what happens when Kane sees a boar when he's a horse.
Wait a second. Did someone just kill that? Someone just killed this snake. I think the boar just ran over the snake and it stayed at a pristine state. Oh hell yeah!
Free snake skin!
Perfect snake skin. Woo! I'm happy. I can finally get that snake hat.
I don't think there's a hat that I like other than the fucking, if words will come to my mouth, just the base hat.
Yeah, Arthur's default hat.
I like the Big Valley hat.
Nothing quite like wearing your best.
I found a Nevada hat, that's pretty good, but I don't wear nice enough clothes for it to go with it.
Like, they don't have, like, a nice little straw hat in the style of Arthur's hat, which is like the kinds of cowboy hats I used to wear. But, yeah.
I don't sell to stores. You want my wares? Right here's the one place to find them.
Did I just run over a fish? I just ran over a fish.
I don't think I've ever heard that statement before.
Yeah, it was
Did you
kind of
scream
strange
like
that it
Blink
happened.
White?
I went to cross through a river and I heard the noise of like stepping on something and looked down and a fucking dead fish was floating down the river.
Down
I
by
ran
the
over a
river.
horse. Just like... I imagine just like some person going down like a freeway and there's just a fish in the road. And it's like, I ran over a fish. It's like, it did fucking
Brother,
what
haven't
now?
you ever heard of Sharknado?
I know there's like
This
really
is
rare
the area that I got my other
instances
horse.
where people will build roads, like they'll like fill in segments of rivers and then put a road there, and once a year the roads will flood and you'll see like red salmon swimming like over the street to get to the other side of the river so that they can get to their breeding spot. It's really fucking cool.
Down by the river, took a little while. Ran into Charlie, we had a little talk. Did you find that beaver, Nova?
No, I'm still looking for a beaver.
I'm going
Did you
down
find,
to
like,
where you
the-
said that there are geese.
The beginning, the first investigative spot?
What?
Did you find like the first investigative spot? You like
Are you
investigate.
talking
like,
about the
traps.
legendary beaver? No,
Yeah.
I'm just looking for normal
Oh, you're just looking for it.
beavers.
Oh, okay.
Try looking in the northern area.
Legendary ones are not hard to find. Just find the
Yeah.
spot on the map where it's marked and then track them down. That's easy. No, I just want a normal fucking beaver so I can get a perfect pelt. Ew, wooden bridge on a horse? I don't know about this. Like a wooden rope bridge.
Oof. I was about to say, a wooden bridge doesn't sound too bad, and you're like, a rope bridge, and like, oh, never mind. I wouldn't go on a fucking rope bridge.
Well, didn't die.
Oh god.
Oh god, there's another one! What is this area?
Ooh, that's a nice feature.
What?
Hmm.
At night, if you look through your binoculars at like a coyote, their eyes glare.
Mm.
I don't know if it was a glitch or not, but it creeped me the fuck out. It brought back some, like, childhood PTSD. Fucking... I shot an owl out of the sky, and I went to go pluck the feathers, and when I picked it up, its eyes were glowing white.
Oh god. Well, this is a... Some people got murdered here. I'm gonna take this gold nugget though. There's this tiny little shack, and there's definitely two people. One of them is laying next to a bloody crowbar, and the other one is laying next to a bloody hammer.
Oh.
Very dead.
Easy. It's okay, girl. Yeah.
What the fuck? What's here? Snake! Scared off my horse, you bitch. Thunder rattlesnake.
What? The legendary freaking animal, babe. We gotta kill it.
And the thunder roll, and the lightning strike.
Don't alligators and crocodiles eat at nighttime? Why are we doing this at nighttime? Come on, man. Let's do this in the day.
Interior crocodile alligator. Alright, I'm at the spot that Nova. Where exactly did you say they were, Nova? I'm at the spot with the
Gobble
geese.
Island in the middle of the river.
Uh-huh.
They're on like the southern portion of that for me.
Oh my god, there are geese.
You're welcome.
What can I say? Alright, fucking get the varmint rifle.
Hello, random stranger. Do you know where the beavers are?
The law's on to me. Oh no.
Are they gonna lay it down?
Oh shit.
Canadian geese.
Well, we're out of it. Okay, never mind. They found me.
They found
You'll never get me alive. Ha, lost them. Now to smoke a celebratory cigar. With just one puff, and then throw the rest away. I'm wasteful.
Hopefully, like, when the multiplayer comes out, they have, like, the emote thing where if you hold down the cigarette button, you smoke for as long as you want, and then when you stop, you throw it. 'Cause Kane needs his puffs.
I just think it's entirely wasteful to throw away a cigar after one puff. Those things aren't cheap.
Really is.
I mean, I agree.
Speaking of that.
Oh my god. Just flatten this fucking squirrel, fuck.
These whisper talks are just the greatest. Oh my god. Like, just the way that you do it is so, like, exaggerated.
Dramatic. So
Yeah.
over dramatic.
Run away,
I'm a
turkey.
thespian.
We have the technology. We can rebuild him.
Let's see what John Marston's up to. A queer bag, no good father.
That there varmint.
Am I supposed to go towards that X? Because I don't really want to. This is spooky.
I know what mission you're doing
Uh-oh.
too.
This is spooky.
So Nova, is Odin enjoying Red Dead?
Yeah, I think so.
That's good. Have you played any of the Dead by Daylight event?
Nope.
I have. I
don't
got the
know.
Wraith skin.
Just kind of didn't feel worth it. The amount of effort it needed.
Well, it's supposed to be like, well, you can grind your ass off, or just maybe you buy it with money.
Yeah, a lot of people were thinking when the event hadn't come out yet that like there were some microtransactions on cosmetics, and then event cosmetics that you could only do by playing the event.
So, partner, can I get a ride? So, where are you going? You take me
But
to
no, that
Shooty
was not
and
the
Twoey.
case.
Ooh, I hope,
And yeah, you're right, Mitch. That event is actually a bogus ass event.
Yeah, just
And they they capped it to where you can only get 2 outfits
yeah.
max. And that's about it.
I fucking know you're in the tree, but it won't let me. There we go.
I think I gotta agree. I'd rather see more double blood point weekends than necessarily events if the events are gonna be like this.
Yeah, I agree. But it'll be it'll be a good 6 to 8 months before I freaking pick that game up, like, consistently again.
Yeah. So I did see a funny Reddit post where someone was like, "Man, they've got so many good killers. Why don't they have like Jason in there?" And I just sort of laughed. I was like, "You don't even know what you just started on this Reddit, brother."
Mitch, I'm gonna call you Hulk Hogan from now on.
Okay.
When
say
it
brother a
comes
lot.
crashing down and it hurts inside. Dun, 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 dun. He might return on Friday.
Turkey.
So WWE's stock is fucking plummeting. They are in a fucking barn fire right now. It is that bad.
Who?
WWE. Wrestling.
Their stock
why?
is an entertainment company.
Because they're going through with the Saudi Arabia show on Friday. In the
What's wrong with
midst
that?
of the government murdered a journalist
journalism
and
guy.
buried him in a garden
Mm-hmm.
and admitted to it. So that's no on PR. So stocks
Yeah.
dropping. A lot of companies are pulling out of Saudi Arabia now, but WWE ain't because they're in a contract. John Cena just pulled out because he's becoming a movie star, and that would look horrific in his freaking biography. So he pulled out. Daniel Bryan might be pulling out tonight because he doesn't want to do the show either.
So what does this have to do with Saudi Arabia? Like, what happened?
I mean,
What is that?
have you
So
heard about
Saudi
that?
Arabia, have you heard about what happened to
Yeah,
Khashoggi?
I heard what happened, but
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
just
Mitch?
it doesn't do good on PR, so the stock's plummeting because people are
The-
selling. 'Cause they don't wanna
WWE
be
is
involved.
was honoring their contract to go on and hold the show in Saudi Arabia like they had planned, despite all this. And so Turkey just said basically,
And the
like,
build is
you know,
terrible, and
it doesn't look good.
Hulk Hogan came back, not on TV, but backstage about 2 months ago to apologize, but his apology amounted to saying, always act like you're being recorded. Essentially, it was like being like, I'm sorry I got caught. Not that he was actually sorry for the racist rant he went on. But he might be returning at Saudi Arabia to the WWE. So that's two big things that are kind of are very bad. I wouldn't say the Hulk Hogan thing is very bad, but the Saudi Arabia thing is very bad. Because on Sunday they just had the all women's pay-per-view to show the progression of women's wrestling, and then they're performing in a country where if the women perform there, they die. Just like it's just not good.
Fine. Don't you worry about me.
Got any stalls left? Let's get them switched out.
You know how many stacks of flat pelt you can put on your horse?
I believe 5.
5. Okay.
I think I
I've
saw
only
that
done
number,
2.
but I haven't experimented to see if you can go beyond 5, because I got 5 and then no more. Oh,
Bye, Nova.
bye Nova. Alright, where am I? I'm in Saint Denis. Where do I go now? What was I about to do? Oh, there's a trapper here. I need to talk to him so I can get my accessory. Oh, there's the dude looking for Gavin. Again.
Yeah, he'll be around.
Mr. Morgan.
Hello, sister.
Calderon. Brother Dorkins and I were talking about you just the other day and hoping we would see you again.
How is Brother Dork?
Oh, he's quite well. A little frustrated with the workings of our order. He keeps trying to be sent overseas, you know, do something.
I will say one thing
challenge,
about
maybe,
this game.
missionary. He's a lovely man.
Sure.
And how are you?
Is that the voice acting is really good when it comes
is.
to the actors.
Quite sure, sister.
I just wish that the story was
You
more
know, a
compelling.
long time ago,
Kotaku pissed
I
me
was like
off
you.
yesterday.
Very much down
Why?
that.
Because my phone gets random articles every now and again on my interests, and when gaming, I get a lot of Kotaku articles, even though I don't want to. And they said that all the NPCs felt like puppets.
Ever since then, doing bad things
And I'm
became
just like,
It's
they
not really.
hired 1,000 voice actors so that each person in this game was different. So no, it's like,
I'm not a religious man, sister.
I mean, that's one thing as well about this game is that this world feels lived in.
yeah, it
Things
feels
are in constant
alive.
motion.
It's just a word. Hearts are rarely pure, but equally they are rarely impure either.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
To me,
Uh,
God is people.
I would say Kotaku's a joke.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't like them at all. Their reviews on games are just
These
so
people are
fucking shitty.
starving. Go find them some food. Don't worry so much about your heart. The actions will lead, and the heart follows.
I always thought that they were like
I'll still
the
help
Onion.
you.
And they were like it was meant to be shitty, like on purpose. But then I realized that they were legitimately trying to review games. I was like, oh, it's like y'all are just bad at it. Okay.
see you again. All made to measure. Okay, let's take a look at it. Alright, can't hurt to be stocked up with these.
Buenas, señor.
Nothing quite like wearing your best day's work.
Buenas tardes.
Good choice. Thanks.
Alright, I have returned.
Welcome back.
Food achieved. Very good. Ha! I knew I saw that somewhere. So ironically, I don't know why, but the thought popped into my head that I knew I had a library card from when I was a kid, and I swore I saw it somewhere around my room, and I went looking at the only place it was, just because I was curious it was there, and it was not. And here I've just looked down in this random box here in the basement, and there it is, right on top. Wow. Oh. Did Nova just peace out, or was she muted or something?
I think she was
No, she-
talking, but she was muted. But I don't know.
Oh.
She just was silent and then left.
Yeah, because I heard y'all say bye, Nova, and I was like, huh. Nova normally just doesn't leave without saying anything. She must have been muted. It's good leftovers. Big old pork chops, some mashed potatoes, and green bean casserole. Very good.
Nova's back online. So did her internet go on?
Mayhaps.
Easy, whoa. Yep.
Thing is, Sadie, I really can't. I must come. He's my husband.
I know he's your husband, but it's gonna be... Well, it's gonna be violent.
Ow!
I insist.
Insist all you like. Ain't happening. Arthur, tell her.
Tell her what?
She ain't coming with us to collect her husband.
Abigail, you ain't coming. That's the end of the matter.
See, there you heard him. Now let's go. But nothing. It'll be quicker and easier with just the two of us. Plus, John will be calmer without worrying about you. Ain't complicated.
Well, I ain't the crying sort, but I'm real grateful.
Yeah, we know you are. We'll bring him back to you.
Thank you. Thank you both.
We'll land the boat in the morning. Prisoners come back out to work the fields. place is surrounded by marshland. Should hopefully give us a bit of cover.
That thing is probably so infected, dude.
Look for John.
Then all we gotta do is take out all the guards and row our way out of there. Seems simple enough.
Shoot it!
How many times, Marston?
Okay, bring us over. We good? Let's hit for that watchtower.
Okay.
Stay low.
Wow. This one Reddit guy, he's apparently pissed because he's like, why do beta times work well only for Americans? I'm like, whoomp, womp.
Because it's made in it.
Yeah. He was like, why the fuck does Bethesda do this? Why not have the server on 24/7? I'm from Australia, and the only beta times are either 5 in the morning or right when school fucking starts. And then he did the whole SpongeBob meme thing where every other letter's like capitalized. And was like, why does the world revolve around America? And then the first comment was because Bethesda's based in America? Question mark.
Hey, I think I see.
Wow.
There's a group in front of that barn just to our right.
Yeah. I see 2 guards. Okay. Take them out and let's go get our boy.
Okay.
Wait, shit. I don't think that was John.
Let's go over there and see.
Okay. Come on. I think one of those guards is still moving.
Oh, shit.
Come on, Arthur. Let's keep moving.
Where is he? You see him?
No. You. Mister. You know John Marsden?
He ain't working today. Put the gun down, lady.
No. You put the gun down. Now. Where's John Marston?
He ain't in the work detail today.
Okay, well, I guess we'll go and get him together. Try anything, I'll blow your damn head off. You clear on that?
Yes, very clear.
Oh, no, you don't.
Come on, partner. Now, why don't you apologize to the lady for pointing a gun at her?
Excuse me?
I said apologize.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
So, where do we go?
Towards the entrance, I guess.
Who's in charge of this fine establishment?
Jameson, sir.
Jameson who?
No, Mr. Jameson. Heston Jameson.
Is he a nice fella?
He's been quite an exacting boss at times.
I look forward to meeting him.
They're not gonna let you do this.
Well, that's gonna be up to you, my friend. So, you a popular employee, my friend?
Not especially.
Well, I guess we're about to find out.
Come on, march him straight up to the front gate.
You better hope someone in there actually gives a damn about this fool
see. We're gonna have to shoot our way out of here regardless.
Boy, your guys! Okay, fam, be cool now. Just do as I say.
Put the weapons down now.
Jameson! Is Jameson in?
He's inside today. They got Milliken.
Got him and gonna kill him. Unless you bring me John Marston. Right now. You got 1 minute. I'm
Welcome
counting.
back, Nova.
1, 2, 3.
The internet decided to disconnect.
Milliken,
We're back.
good?
Yes, sir.
You
Back
count
in
for me. I
time.
got talking to do.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. From 1 to 4.
Oh, very funny. Now, we must be at 11 by now.
11, 12, 13,
Faster.
14, 15, 16, 17.
Where's everybody?
All here, I'd assume. Nobody said they were.
Hello.
Yeah.
Milliken, don't stop
Got
counting. I
really
can't hear you.
quiet.
Hurry up and bring that ass
Sorry, I
over
was
here,
watching
you
a cutscene.
Come on.
Don't cry, buddy.
I'm getting bombarded with videos right now, so.
Hey, John, love you too. Now, no funny business. For Mr. Milliken here to stop crying once and for all. Okay, today's your lucky day. Let's go.
Take my pistol. Let's clear these and make a run.
Doot doot doot.
Chapter 6.
Hi Nova, welcome back.
What?
Jeez, Turkey. Chapter 6.
Yep. I'm in a gunfight right now. I apologize.
Back in chapter 3. Jeez.
I mean, to be fair, Nova, you do other things.
Yeah.
The working shit.
Here comes some more. Get down.
Wow.
What took you so long? I'll explain later. Is that you in the balloon? Yeah. Believe me, that was my one and only time flying.
Okay, fellas. Time to go.
Look out on the left. Coming from the board. Okay, go. Okay, go.
We gotta move. This way. Follow me. Get down. Hold them up so we can get to the boat. Hurry. We need to get to the boat.
Always seem to need rescue, Marston. Nice to see you, Arthur. There's some fellas coming here. Don't look too friendly. We best get out of here.
Come on, boys. Let's move. I'll row. You shoot.
Seriously?
Let me. You're a better shot.
Right, fine. You just relax and enjoy yourself, John. Leave the real work to them as can still handle it.
Thanks.
Keep them off us.
I think I liked you better when you was all trussed up like a prize chicken.
No doubt.
Oh, hurry up! They're gonna be on our tails soon enough if you boys keep wasting time.
Oh, that's us told them.
Hey, Arthur. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Let's go. We should get out of here quick before the law gets wind of this. Yeah.
So what the hell happened in Saint Denis? Is Abigail all right?
She's fine. Jack is too. She managed to escape when they got Hosea.
Hosea. That still don't seem real somehow. All them years. Arthur. He was like family.
Yeah, we lost young Lenny too.
No. What a goddamn mess. And did we... What about the money?
Lost somewhere at the bottom of the ocean.
What? How the hell did that happen?
We hit on a boat. It's the only way out of there. The boat went down in a storm and we ended up stranded on an island somewhere near Cuba.
Cuba? Wait, you're gonna have to tell me all this again.
It's a long story, but things ain't been good, John.
You're telling me?
We're holed up now in the mountains to the north, near Roanoke Ridge, some caves there. The Pinkertons caught up with us again, and we had to move.
Yeah. Seems Molly ratted us out, the bitch. So she's dead too.
Jesus. Maybe you should have just left me to hang.
And I should warn you, Dutch didn't want us breaking you out. Said it wasn't the right time, so might not be the hero's welcome you're imagining.
So much for no man left behind. I can't stop thinking about this. In the bank, when they grabbed me, he saw it. Felt almost like he had a moment to do something and didn't.
Dutch ain't himself right now. Or maybe he just ain't who we thought he was.
Guess we don't need to worry about who's his favorite no more.
Guess not.
You brought him back to me.
We told you we would.
John! What are you doing here? Good to see you. I meant I hadn't sent for you.
So what's everyone doing in their respected games?
Just finished a main quest.
All of it?
No, not the main quest, a main quest.
Oh.
I'm sitting here watching some YouTube and drinking a margarita.
I'm also watching some YouTube right now.
Grabbing water.
Well, I guess we'll have another fight on our hands.
Nice.
Arthur, it ain't. I had a goddamn plan! John. John. You are my brother. You are my son. I was coming for you. It was talking of hanging me, Dutch.
I'm also just watching the Fallout subreddit slowly implode. Apparently the PC launcher has had a last minute glitch, so all the PC people are having to re-download the game right now.
Oof.
Yeah. Huh, that's interesting. Apparently the beta in the store only shows it as being a 43 gigabyte thing, however it took 95 gigabytes to install. Weird.
Arthur!
Oh, sorry. I was miles away, thinking of,
Dutch said to tell you he and Mike have gone to Annisburg. Something about Mr. Cornwall.
Cornwall. Okay. Thanks, Mary Beth.
What are you up to in your game, Leroy?
Thank you so much.
Oh, he ain't done.
Main quest.
Cool.
To have lost his mind? And no,
Just be careful.
I don't have to be careful. I have you as a friend.
Uncle Arthur,
Things are gonna be okay, Jack.
can I go play in the cave?
No. Ain't safe in there.
I feel like this is a really bad place to have this conversation. Honestly.
Have any of y'all stolen horses and sold it to those brothers?
No,
No,
I mean,
haven't.
except for the main.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I wanted to see how much money like you normally get.
Hold up, I need to eat my hot pocket. And just, it's delicious and easy to make.
What is?
Hot pocket.
Oh yes, I love Hot Pockets.
It's like a shitty calzone.
I've never thought of it that way. You're not wrong.
I was about to say, he's not wrong.
No, it's a pretty good description actually.
I haven't had like a legit calzone in so fucking
They're good,
long.
man.
They're so good.
We used to have this place when I was at UK. It was called Dobies, and they delivered calzones.
Ooh.
And they had like a massive menu of calzones you get. I will be back in a few minutes, gentleman and Nova.
Alrighty. Whoa, what the fuck just happened?
You worry about me.
Hey, it costs more for a reason. Nice. You only live once, lest you're a cat. We got really fair prices on horses. Best to have a good saddle that'll hold up. Hey, it costs more for a reason. Nice. You only live once, lest you're a cat. Adding on to a saddle helps personalize it. That's a nice addition on a saddle.
So I'm going hunting on Veterans Day.
I got one of them myself.
IRL.
Mm-hmm.
What you hunting for? Deer?
Hog.
Ooh. Now, are you doing it in the shooty way or the dogs and then spear to the heart way?
No. My brother uses a rifle and I use a bow.
Ah. So you're doing the shooty way.
Yep, yep, yep.
Because I've seen hog hunting where they fucking have dogs that'll like hold it and then they'll just walk up
Yeah.
to it and stab it in the fucking heart with a Bowie knife, and I'm like, okay, that's hardcore. It's like,
Gonna make some good boar chili motor we catch.
I've always wanted like a boar skull.
A boar skull?
Yeah, skull. I collect skulls, bones, furs, dead animal parts, essentially. If you want to be specific, it's like.
Oh!
What you owing at?
Oh! Yo, Charles is badass.
Charles is really fucking cool.
Hello, I have returned.
Welcome back. And I will be right back. My dinner's ready.
Oi, oi, oi. All of the little trick-or-treaters are out front wanting the candy. But I do not give them candy. Ow.
Ooh, I found a rare rifle, a rare sniper rifle. Nice. Oh, so sorry, Turkey. So you want a boar skull?
He's away to get dinner right now.
Oh shit, that's sorry. I was freaking got into this stupid main quest and shit started getting real.
Got real quick.
And I'm back.
So Turkey, you want a boar skull?
Uh-huh.
If I give you a hog skull, would that be fine?
Yeah. That'd be fucking amazing.
Wait,
Yeah.
are you all able to trade shit?
He's talking about
No,
real
no, no.
life.
I'm talking about real life.
Oh! Cool. Never mind. Lamau.
Yeah. Because yeah, pretty much we make it, we skin it and take all its meat, and then we just throw the rest out. But I mean, I'll keep the skull.
Yeah, I'll take the skull if you're giving it. It'd be fucking amazing, my dude.
Might have a freaking
bullet
I
in
mean,
its head.
I'll see what I can do on that part. Because if anything, because my uncle has a land out in Poteet, so he has hog traps out, you know, big old cages.
Yep.
And if we get one in there, and then I'll go ahead and keep that skull, and then the one we find, because we're taking my nephew out hunting. It's his first time hunting.
Yeah.
The one we catch that, I'll probably throw that one away. Oh look, a post office. I can finally pay off my bounty.
You know, I wonder if that's something people actually did. Is like walk in and be like, yeah, I got a bounty on my head and I want to pay it off so y'all don't keep coming looking
That's
for me.
what I was saying. Like, imagine if you went into town and killed like 50 people and you're like, I'm here to pay off my bounty. And it's like, alright, you have a good day now, sir.
Like,
yeah, I don't think that was like I mean, they might have some kind of iteration like that back then. But where it's like, you know, you could pay off a bounty in that county, but you like, you know, might be like, you know, not allowed back into that town or city.
I have the death sentence on 12 systems. I'll be careful. You'll be dead.
You know what's even the crazier part? Is, well, 5 generations ago, and we would have been in the Wild West still.
I know, that's the fucking crazy thing, is the first Red Dead takes place in 1911.
Yep.
So outlaws and shit were around 100 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Let's go to the gunsmith.
You wanna know something, Arthur?
What?
I don't know. I had something to say. I did.
Take it easy, Karen. On the hooch.
Why? Because a good, sober life will bring me peace and
Someone's playing that damn rubber band instrument.
shit this
Oh, that's
string instrument.
it's called a Jew heart.
A Jew heart. It's a.
That little.
Yeah.
I've told Leroy about it, but like it was called a jaw harp. Cause like
The Jews made it.
The Jews made it.
Wow.
It's just a fucking piece of metal with like a little twig sticking out, and you like pluck the twig, and it goes like bam, bam, and determining on like how you like move your mouth, it makes the different notes. So if you like go wide, it's like it's you know, but it was called a jaw harp because you put it in your fucking mouth. But then it was just like jaw, 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 yeah, yeah, Jew, Jew. It's a Jew heart. Because the Hebrews had nothing to do with it. It's just jaw turned into Jew. It's like how blowjobs used to be called below jobs, but then English people happened. Or not English people, just below, 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 blow, blow, blow. Hold the door, hold the door, hold the door, hold door.
You were once very kind to Bo and myself, and it pains me to ask you to show us further kindness. But I have nowhere else to turn.
A
and
long
nobody else
scope.
upon whom
Hell
I
yeah.
can
Put
impose.
that on there.
I will of course pay you handsomely for your troubles. My family have turned quite mad and are threatening to send me away to stop my work, which they say is disgracing them. As if
Do you
their
wrap your
history of
rifle,
absolute
Turkey,
moral
in the game,
depravity,
or do you
utter
just not?
debauchery, and perpetual
Well, no.
drunkenness did not disgrace them enough.
Do you have a wrap on your rifle, or do you have like no wrap?
Depends. I think I have 2 weapons with wraps. I don't
Yeah,
usually go with the wrap because I like having like the stock carved. With mahogany.
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 What
Say
planet did they say it was at?
I don't know. It was
Not
just
any
some random
mahogany.
bullshit planet, and it's like, where the trees are 500 feet tall and breathe fire. Mitch, you didn't say mahogany.
I did actually say mahogany.
You did.
I did. You began off on this side tangent about trees that breathe fire!
Can you help?
And it got drowned out.
Most days I am to be found at the cabins on the plantation. The main house
But I
and
did
all
say.
it stood for are thankfully no more.
Mahogany.
Yours faithfully,
Mahogany.
Penelope Braithwaite.
Have any of you all ever had hominy?
The fuck? What?
Gross.
My grandmother loves hominy. It's a type of corn. Or, yeah, kind of. It's similar to corn, but it's like bigger and puffier. Not as good as regular sweet corn.
Okay.
But you can have yellow hominy, and you can have a white hominy.
Homony's just weird tasting, but
It's kind of gritty, if I remember. I haven't had it in a while. Gritty from where it has so much starch in it. Now, see, I've never had okra, but I've heard that fried okra is the fucking shit.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good.
Yeah, I haven't had it either. I've just heard it's good.
The fact that they keep saying one more time, yet I'm only on chapter 4 and Turkey's on chapter 6, makes me think this might not be the last time.
I know. When Dutch was like, one last time, I was just like, John, just like, are you sure about that? Just like...
What kind of engraving style do y'all choose for y'all's weapons?
See, I do, I typically do the first one for the metal, and with the wood carvings, I typically do either the buck or the wolf. But the way I have my metals is I have it blackened steel with a silver inlay, because it really makes it pop out. That and I just like Black Steel.
That's kind of nifty. Someone made a spoopy GIF where their pistol ran out of bullets, and you know how often the action will cock back and stay open whenever it's out of bullets? Well, they put teeth along the top and bottom and made it start chomping like it was hungry, and then they fed it the clip backwards. And then when it was full, it was loaded again.
That's funny.
It was funny. It gave me a chortle.
They're prepared for the skeleton war.
Oh my.
Okay, so the newest meme is fucking the penguins of Madagascar, and it's just Kowalski analysis.
Yeah.
Kowalski analysis.
Because it'd be like when the porn site says there's hot singles within a 5-mile radius, but you're in the middle of the woods camping, and it's just like Kowalski analysis.
Kowalski analysis. I love that penguin that Madagascar freaking show.
I did too.
It was very entertaining.
That was the last, I think the last real child-driven cartoon that I really appreciated.
There was a lot of sexual tension between Skipper and that otter.
Yep. You right.
We've had that for so many years.
Why did they smash?
Well, I don't know. Look at this place. All divided. Everyone anxious and at each other's throats. I'm heartbroken.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Turkey, almost bet they're not going to
Miss Grimshaw, I apologize.
load it like 20 minutes early like they did for Xbox, which I think is dumb, but I wish they would.
You don't know.
It's true.
Considering 20 minutes is 20 minutes from now.
Let me put it this way. I've been checking about every 5 minutes for the past 15
When
minutes.
will my husband come home from
I've
war?
checked.
Yeah, I might as well just start watching YouTube before I get myself into a mission that I can't get the fuck out of.
How do I leave? What do I do?
It's almost heaven, boys.
Indeed.